All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest gameplay of sorts. Yeah. And there's a cat. And it is April 1st. But this is no joke. Right. This is like the fifth time I've been trying to record this video. I've had a multitude of issues. So, it is 36.8 degrees in Chicagoland. The weirdest weather week. 1 minute we're in 62 degrees. The next it's snowing. It just, and this is going to be the high today, 36, and tomorrow 45, and rain. And then all of a sudden I go into work, it's raining, come out, it's snowing. It's just wild. So how's everybody doing? Excellent. We're taking a look at this property here. Really? And this is going to be a cool episode. Oh, I hope. There's a lot of animals there. We're going to go back over here because I've done a few things. I've seen a few things here. First of all, I changed all this from snow to summer. Cool. Second, I'm recording this on a new disc. Well, I uploaded new, I didn't upload anything. I run 3 different Linux distributions on the same laptop on 2 different solid state drives. And my normal production, as they call it, see, there was a little glitch there. We'll see if that shows up. My normal production distro is Ubuntu long-term support. And I think it's 2004.4. And it served me extremely well, and it still does. And then I ran Fedora 35 and KDE Neon, which is the like semi-experimental. It's the latest KDE Plasma distro from KDE. Now what I've done is Fedora broke after an update. It just horribly. It wasn't. It wouldn't show the battery percentage or that the laptop was charging, and it would dim one of the screens. And tried rolling back, didn't know why. And nothing in the forums and that. So I replaced it with Ubuntu 21.10, which is what we're on now. And that has its multitude of issues, especially with anybody that knows Linux, Wayland, and Pipewire. These are not ready. For me, they're not ready for production use. Oh, did you see that? Poor guy. There we go. Fishies. Cool. And all of a sudden I'm losing my voice. So I will get my voice back. There. So we're out here. And the cool thing is, I think Gilbert said he couldn't turn. He chose the DigiLines because he couldn't turn the Mesecon wire. I don't know what version Mesecons, but I can turn the wires and then have them eat themselves. There we go. But the cool thing is I added these lights. Well, we have the small lights over here, but they don't connect to anything and they just hang. But these, that looks kind of cool with the wires hanging down like that. It looks like industrial. So I think on Gilbert's he had like transformers here, and then he had the lights hanging off of here. So however you want to do it, it's cool. And I put a little topper on top of the light, just a panel that you can cut in the, I was going to say chainsaw, table saw. Yeah. So we come over here, we got this kind of cave-ish looking thing. No, really? In this area, this is going to be important. That's empty. Empty. Goes out to there. We could do some. Oh, we can do something really cool with this. And then the house is over there. Over here, we have this area that I was going to do something in because there's a trav net. And then we have the pirate ship. And then right across the bay is the Japanese compound. Yes, look at that. Okay, so we know where we're at. It's really something that is a small area, even though it's huge. But this area, this whole area here is the cabin and the new mega houses. So we come over here, go in here. I put a little lock here. So there's a tube line converter and let's see, a Mesecons, a digiline to, or a tube line to Mesecons converter. So if I put in the code, and you've seen me use these before, it opens up the doors with sticky pistons. Cool. Now let me rebuild this, or else it'll be messy. Don't want now. All right, so we have that. So let's go in here. Come in. It auto closes. Nice. Got some lights. And we got switches all over the place. What does this switch do? Nothing. I don't think it does anything. I can't remember. Huh. I'm not sure what it does. It didn't do anything. It didn't do anything when I. Yeah, it's not. It's not doing anything. Huh. I'll just leave it, I guess. I don't know why. And then this one will let you out. Yeah. Now there's two sets of sticky pistons. There's sticky pistons on this side and over here. So they're all fed from, see how that opens, and then a couple seconds later, the door will close. Very nice. I should leave that open because it kind of looks cool. All like steampunkish. So this, we got this door here that opens that door. That'll stay open until you close it with that. Now, this is sticky pistons also. And you can see the messy wiring. Open. Close. Cool. So that's how that works. Now, I'll show you the cool stuff. Because at 4 o'clock in the morning, I finally got this to work. And Symbicon had sent me a note about the Mesecons. So what we are going to do is, you notice there's nothing here, right? This is cool or what? This is going to be cool. We come here, we hit this switch, it opens that up, and the staircase rises. And it goes down. And we go down to our secret squirrel area. There's a staircase there leading to nowhere, which I'll show in a second. And that's cool. So what this is a bunch of, each one of these blocks has a sticky piston underneath it. And I don't know if I can show that because I don't want to, okay, it will. So what we have here is we have sticky pistons on, you can see they go up. So there's one there, there's one up here, and one up here. So what that does, I'm moving around too fast, is it comes back in here and we have a Lua controller. And why is that like that? There's a light just hanging there. That's not very, there we go. Okay. So we have the 4 pistons here, which operate the floor. And then we have some isolated ones, and that goes down to operate the pistons for the stairwell. Very nice. We come in here, we have all this wonderful code. Cool. So what that does, and I'm going to put it in the description because I'm still trying to understand it. This turns on, or when this is off, those go out. Cool. When that turns on, these turn off. As you can see, the wires are dim. These are bright. Okay. So that is what that is. We have our stairs. Cool. Those stairs go down, and then the wall comes out. Wall goes in, stairs come up. And the cool thing, so the main problem with that was the sticky piston here that pushes out this one here, or yeah, here, 1, 2, 3, 4. The sticky piston that pushes, the stairs go down, and then this wall comes out. These 4 blocks here, they were interfering with the main block. So how that works is I had to develop a way. I thought I had this set up. Let's see. I have no idea what that one does. Lua controller. And let us get some lights here. All right, we got that. And the blue light, because I like blue. You know what? I don't want the white. I want green. Green's pretty. So this thing's hard to understand, but we're gonna try and make it. There's a green and there's a blue. I'm still trying to figure out the code. And a switch. So when we turn on the switch, nothing happens. D comes to life. But if we go in here and we paste said code, hit execute, there's no issues here. So first I'm telling it that port.a, now pins are inputs, ports are outputs. And this is just very basic. So port.a is true, port.c is false, right off the bat. And you can see that light up. Then local time equals 2. That's for the interrupt. So the problem that I had was when the piston on the top wall retracted and the piston on the top stair of the staircase extended, everything was fine. But when you tried to close it, the staircase piston did not retract fast enough and would interfere with the top sticky piston for the floor. So it would mess up those blocks. So there had to be a delay. So when the floor retracted, the staircase needed to delay briefly before opening up. And then I had to do the same thing on reverse. the staircase had to lower first before the floor closed. So this event type, because this is Lua programming, if event type equal on, that's programming stuff, or event equal off. So on or off event, the event.pin name of D, which is my input, then it would do the interrupt time of 2 seconds. So then at the end of that code, I would tell port .A, the output to be false, turn off. So when this event ID equals on, you would get the opposite of opening. It would cause port A to have the interrupt, and I got a phone telling me it wants to update. And when you close, so these are telling on the on event where the interrupt should be, and on the off event. Cool, huh? So there's your pin D, A, B. Oh, brilliant. I'm brilliant, aren't I? So I put the block in the wrong place. There we go. So you can see that works. So 2, boom. So when this is off, the normal state is these are in energized, that's off. So this is my floor, this is my staircase. I turn that on, it turned 1, 2, and then the staircase rises. These pistons are off, the floor is retracted, and the staircase is raised. This is on, the staircase goes down, and then the floor closes. Subsequently, turn that on, the floor retracts, staircase comes up. Staircase goes down, floor energizes. That cool? I spent 2 days trying to figure that out, and it wasn't any Minetest forum. It was an actual Lua code of somebody trying to program in real life. There are Lua controllers that you can program, and that's how that worked. But delay on, delay on. So this can be used for a multitude of different things. So now that I have that figured out, and we have our floor, and it's a secret staircase, and it goes down into the pits here, and that works. But any place that you need a now, and I was playing with diodes, and I was playing with the knots. There's real cool gates. There's also an FPGA. Did I say there? FPGA programmer. And what that is, well, the microcontroller is kind of cool. Where is it at? What is that? Movestone. That's kind of cool too. Let me show that real quick. Because that, we have Movestone and Ghoststone, or Remove Stone. We don't care about Remove Stone. And the solar panel isn't for generating power, it's for light sensing. So that's cool. I've used Blinky plants. You use Blinky plants to activate something like pulse it. So we have the Lua controller. Oh, there it is, the FPGA. So we have a lot of different things, but what I'm going to do with this is this opens up this secret area, which could be bases, it could be anything. What I'm thinking of is doing in this cave is building a power plant. And it's not going to be nuclear. I already have that over in the Secret Squirrel Lab. There's nuclear power plant. So we come up here and let's close that up. Boom, boom. That is so cool. So what the FPGA programmer is, you can make a whole bunch of different gates. So we can have a gate time of not, and you have pins and ports and registers, A, and then destination is B. So it's a gate type of not. So A, oh, wait a minute. Destination B. So B is not going to be what A is. B is not going to be what A is. So if I put that there, off, on, off. And we can demonstrate that with this little thing called a ghost stone. I did it again. There we go. If you take ghost stone and put it on there, so you see that's not energized, ghost stone will go away. Boom, it's gone. So you can make a door with that, and then it'll come back. The remove stone, if you put the remove stone there, when you energize it, it goes away and never comes back. So if you wanted to build a fake floor and then somebody triggers it, boom. You know, they stand on top of that. I wonder if that would work. Let's put that there. See what happens. Oh, well, you know what? It doesn't do anything. Ah, but you know what? If you want to get technical, let's go out here and grab us some sand. And there's a reason why. Is sand is gravity fed. Boom. So if you take sand, oh, I just proved myself wrong. Okay. It just makes it invisible. It doesn't go away. However, if we take, that's ghost stone. If we take remove stone, let's substitute this for that and put some sand there. Since this is going away, I want to be able to see it. So what should happen is nothing. Oh, you have to touch it. That could be kind of cool also. But you see, if I turn that back on, nothing happens. So that's a not gate. So A and the destination, A, not B. That's how that works. But the cool thing about this is you could have, I could have probably done that same delay by using all these gates. And that I don't know about, because I'm not that, I am an amateur programmer, but not, I need to get back into programming. So this cavern here, we're going to do something with. It goes down and down and down, but we'll do something with that. But I do like the idea of the secret squirrel power base. I am just so happy that that turned out. It's small. And what is this? You see there's a floor here, right? Cool. So how do we get to that staircase? Well, we hit this. And it opens that up. And we have a staircase. This is kind of similar to the staircase in the Munsters. where Eddie used to pull on the banister, the rail, the little figure on the rail, the post, and it would twist, and then Spot would be under the stairs, and they would feed Spot. Spot was a fire-breathing dragon. And then when you come up, you close the floor. This was done with a gate controller, which, where's the gate controller at? Right there. There's the gate controller. So, is it cheating? Not really. It's just not as elaborate as using sticky pistons and this. So you don't get the clunking sound. You just get the aftermath. You could do a whole bunch of scenes, and I've done the gate controller. So that's kind of cool. That opens that up. It's a secret. It's a secret. And other than that, we open that up. Oh, come down here. So you could see here where we go down, there's that staircase there. And I could probably even put since that's a gate controller, I could put in a push button over here that feeds that gate controller, and that would open that up. So back here, we're going to do, this is where the power plant will be. It'll be down here. And I'm thinking about going solar because of the area that I'm in. But that's basically the sticky pistons. That is so cool. That opens, stairs rise. Retracts, floor comes out. So you can get very elaborate. You could push a sticky piston, which is kind of cool. Let's get rid of this. We need that. So if I took a sticky piston and, well, let's put that there. And then put another sticky piston. And then put, we need to put a block there. So if we take a switch and put that there, but we take, I need more room. All right. We take a switch, put that there. And then we take this, goes there. And then we take that goes here to there. Now watch, this is a double extender. So this is actually going to be over to here. So we turn that on. This first piston opens up, pushes this piston to here, which energizes here, which pushes that block there. Cool? I want to be able to see that. Oh. That should have grabbed that. It didn't. I just proved myself wrong. Why didn't it grab it? Now it grabbed it. But that didn't grab... that didn't grab the block. What in the... That's not that's retracted. So when that goes away, it pulls the power back, but that's supposed to pull that. I did something wrong. That pulls it up. And that should pull, now I pulled that back, but that should have pulled that back. I'm gonna have to play with that because that worked in production. Oh, I just broke my thing. So that and that that. It's not pulling it back. You get the picture. I don't know. That should have worked. Oh, and the other thing that was there was the FPGA programmer, and that's what you used to copy the code, and it would save it, and all that good stuff. So we have the sticky pistons. Delayer. The delayer just does in person what the delayer does in person what I did it with code. So if we do this, we put a delayer down, and then a light source. So when you turn that on, there's a delay. You can go a whole second, bam. But it also works in reverse. So 1, 2, or 1, 1, off. That would not work here because that delayer will work on any signal. And what I needed to do is the signal coming out of there, it has to delay the stairs. Now it has to delay the wall. So I'm pretty sure I could have somehow coded that in, but it had to differentiate between the floor and the staircase, if you know what I mean. Stair down. Cool. So that is that. Kind of a, if you wanted to play with Mesecons, I will leave links in the description of all the sites that I found. Sticky Movestone, Sticky Movestone, and Movestone. Movestone can be used to push blocks, note block, piston. Why that double piston trick didn't work, I don't know. Command block, command block is kind of, let's get out of here. So we have this secret staircase done by, now I've done that before where I've had clear glass. This is kind of cool. So if I take the gate controller, which is part of the gates mod, and then there's a bunch of houses. There's a glass that is electrically. So if we have a black plain glass and a clear plain glass, there are things that and let's put this here. So we have, let's say that's an outside light, an outside world. Move that there because it was somehow interfering. So we have this window here, and we have the gate controller here. This window here, let's say we wanted automatic shades. So we box that in. We come on here, next, read what I just did with the 1 and 2. I want to build the closed one first. Or I want to build the open one first. So this is the open state of this window. This is the open state. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take out this window. And we're going to put the black stained glass in. This is going to be our closed state. So we have that glass window there. Now, there's our open window, and if we want privacy, I need a switch, because you can't just hit that. if you want privacy, then what you do is that. Cool, it worked. I'm a genius. I can't find the W key. All right, so it's morning time. We want to open the drapes. Boom, it changes. So anything that I put in that box, and I've experimented with how big, and when you get really big, it has a problem. So I'm using the world edit to set the position 1 and 2 to create an area. And you 1 and 2, anything inside that box area will be changed by that gate controller. So anything inside there, unfortunately we can't go back. So anything inside this 9 block area, we have the pure glass, and we have the black stained glass. And that's how I usually do. So when you see those open doorways and you walk up and the automatic doors. So I just have these 3 blocks here, and then in the center, I open the doors. So now you notice I've changed that. But that's the whole premise behind the gate controller. And you can see why it'll stay with the closed. If you remove the controller, it'll stay with the closed, which is kind of cool. So that's an easy way to do it, but I still accomplish the same thing. So how I got rid of these blocks, same principle. I just changed the block. They close, boom. And you can do that, and I fall down. Cool. You can make some traps with that. Oh, there we go. This is more mechanical. Floor moves out, staircase comes up, you go down the staircase. Staircase goes down, floor goes out. Cool. Then we have the sticky pistons here, which are operated from that switch. Nice. We're going to close that. We're going to open this door up and go out. What the heck is that? Oh, it's a horsey. Oh, I wanted to, real quickly before we leave, I want to show the command block because I learned something new. Sort of. So if we take command block and we take a switch and a command block, and then the command block, tell nearest command block unconfigured. We want time 6,000. This ain't gonna work. I know it's not gonna work. Oh, look at that. It worked. We could set the time. So anything that you could do in the Minetest world, you can set by doing that. So time 6,000. However, at nearest, farthest, random are replaced with prospective player names. I wonder if time 00000. Huh. It just does the latest thing. Okay. Oh. And now it's daylight. That's cool. I'm sure I could find some use for that. So that's the command block. You can actually put in commands from Minetest, and it will execute said command on that command block. Cool. So this is actually also these videos are now recorded at 60 frames per second. So I want to clean up this area, open up this harbor. I want to keep that island, but I want to open up part of this harbor. And then over here is going to be, there's going to be a little lookout building. It's sort of like an observation shack. What I could do here is I could also fill this in. I don't want to do that. And put in solar panels and then pump the power into the building here. Or I could take like 2 layers of this off and make it solar panels. Or put solar panels in here and make this into offices where they can go out and look at the solar panels. Because the power wood here is going to feed everything in this area. Oh, that's driving me crazy. That is driving me batty. There we go. Same thing with this one. Boom. Actually, that's driving me more crazy. There we go. So that is going to do it, because back here we have this home. This is an island. It is completely cut off, as you notice, to there. There's the bridge that links that area and the evil summer house, and it links over here to here. Oh, you know what it is? And this is not an island. Here's why. This water goes over here, and then it goes to here, which then leads to the castle. So that is continuous land. And even for this summer house here, it goes over here. So I thought it was going to be an island. And here's this house. Here's that one. It's still water, water, water. This becomes an island. And I'm proven wrong again. There's a land bridge there. All right, it's not an island. I'm wrong. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because it needs power. We need to get power here. And the only thing that has power is the room, the data center in the diamond house. So I'm going to build a power plant there. In the meantime, I'm going to go out on the patio here. Yeah. And look at the trees while we say goodbye. There we go. So, thank you for joining. I will try to remember to leave all the references and links in the show description. Just click on more, and at the website at rgsproductions2005.com, and we'll go from there. So hopefully everybody has a safe week. Until next episode, goodbye.